Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So here I'm coming up with a small tutorial on modeling a velvet tough Puffy Stool over here in 3DsMax. So I'm creating this tutorial on viewers request. So let's get started. So we are going to create a kind of a velvet stool over here. So very first of all, let's take a plane. Let's take a box over here. Take a box and let's define from all the sides, or we can make it to 65 by 65. Alright, so let's just give a color to it. So I'll give 4 segments over here. Convert to editable poly. So I'll go into the front view, select this in this way. So we'll just repeat all of this. Alright. Perfect. So let's just select the vertices over here in this way. Alright, so from the top also, let's select this. Perfect. On the bottom. Alright, so once you're done, I can just give connect over here and let's give turbo smooth over here. I'll just increase the iterations. I'll select the vertices and let's give extrude over here. Slightly just push this a bit inside. Click OK. Directly shift to the edge. Again give extrude. Push it inside. So we can leave some space a bit over here and let's click OK. So once you're done, I'll again switch back to turbo smooth, and as you can see we have created this stylish stool over here. So you can just select this. If you want, you can slightly increase its iterations over here. Looks much better. Right click and unhide all. So let's go into rendering. Render setup. I'll just give a texture and some basic lights to see how it looks. So let's select this let's go into material editor. And let's take a Vray material. So I'll just assign a texture over here. Okay, looks much better. If you want, I can slightly increase this, but we'll keep it as 1 only. I'll scale it. So again, go over here. Let's again take one more Vray material over here. Go into diffuse bitmap and let's assign some texture to it. You can assign a flow texture. Looks better. Give a bit of reflection. So slightly I'll tilt it, and I'll just mirror it, copy it in this axis. I'll put it over here in this way, just to show how it looks like. I'll go into AC extended, I'll take a wall. I'll just take a wall over here. I'll slightly scale this. Again, go into material. Take a Vray material over here, and I'll just give a color to the wall. Slightly resize it if required. So convert to editable poly, and let's just give a bit of a basic light to see how it looks like. So I'll go into this view, I'll go into the lights, take a Vray light and take a Vray sun over here. So go into this, we can do some changes over here. I'll just give a light color. Photon emit radius, I'll increase it. That's it. So this is what you can do over here. So now there are a few settings. Okay, this is totally perfect over here. The settings are totally okay. Alright, so we can just set up a camera over here if required. So press Ctrl C to place up a camera, and let's see how it looks like. Let's activate this Vray IPR. Can even use Corona render also if required. I'll again go into this. I'll 0.01, .02, Okay, so go into render setup. We'll do some basic settings. Make this as bucket over here, Catmull room. So we have not defined any GI environment yet, but we can define it. So let's go into rendering, go into render setup, set it to irradiance map light cache, set this as medium. Not much settings, basic settings we are doing over here for now. I think we'll just reset this. Alright, so the lights are very high right now. I'll just make it to standard. Just basically add an HDRI over here. This is just for viewing it. Let's see how it looks like. So let's go into environment and I'll drag it over here. Finally, into the render setup, into the environment, set it and let's render it. So we can just change the wall color because it's the same with the light part, because the color is very matching. So it's better if you go over here and let's make it as white. That would go with that. Alright. And if you have any other texture, you can go with some other texture also. If you want, don't need this texture. You can although take any other fabric texture. It's not a problem. This is just for your reference. You can take any of it. Again, go into the material. We'll check out this both the textures. Let's call this first and let's render it. Okay, looks better. Or else this looks better. So this is just for the reference. Over here we have defined and let's select this light. So this looks better now. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So as you can see, we have created this over here. That's your Puffy sofa stool, you can say. So thanks for watching this tutorial.